Well, we have a question here. Question 5 says f of x equal to a quarter to the power of x. And then question 5.1 says determine the value of f of minus 2. So now here I'm going to write 5.1 says we need to find the value of f of negative 2. All right. The question is that the function itself f of x is equal to a quarter to the power of x. So now if we need to find f of minus 2, it means that we're going to sub negative 2 wherever we have x, okay? So over here, it will be then f of negative 2 equal to, so instead of writing f of x is equal to a quarter to the power of x, we're going to sub in the value of negative 2 instead of x. Now we do know one property or one law of exponent that says with regards the negative exponents, okay? When we have a negative exponent like here, what the law says, if we have like a over b to the negative n, this is equivalent to say b over a to the positive n. So we can make the exponent positive by swapping the numerator with the denominator, okay? So now we say therefore f of negative 2 will be equal to 4 over 1 to the positive power of 2. Then which is f of negative 2 equal to so 4 squared, which means f of negative 2 is just 16. So did question 5.1. Now we can also combine to question 5.2. The question 5.2 says write down the equation of f minus 1 of f of x in the form y equal to. Okay, so we need to write okay 5.2. So we're looking for f of minus 1 of x in the form y equal to dot dot dot. Now, what does it mean? F of minus 1 of x. Be careful here. F minus 1 of x is not f to the power of negative 1. This is a way to write the inverse function of f. Okay? So f minus 1 here is the inverse. Note right here. Note. I think this one f minus 1 is the inverse of f. The inverse of f, but not the exponents. Okay. So now, how do you work out the inverse of x? It's when of f. It's when we swap the values of x and y. Okay. We call y x. We call x y. So we interchange x and y. F of x was given by a quarter to the power of x. Now, so which is f of x y, okay? So we're gonna write y equal to a quarter to the power of x. I think I'm gonna move this over so we can write it here. So let me split it that way. It's like, so we have like a quarter, y equal to a quarter to the power of x, okay? Y equal to a quarter to the power of x. Then we are going to call y x and xy. So I will reverse the value. So this becomes, the y becomes x and then the x becomes y. So x equal to a quarter to the power of x. That's step number 1. Step 2 is when now we make up y then subject of the formula. Okay, so if you remember the logs, log says this, if you have like log of a base b equal x, this implies that we have a equal to b to the power of x. Okay, or similarly, we can write a equal to b. If you have a equal to b to the power of x, this is similar to say log of a base b. So now in this situation, our A is like X, okay? Our A is X, B is a quarter, and then X is Y, okay? If I want to follow, so now I need to write it in this form of log A base B. So this will mean that we can write it, so it's going to be, this is like to say Y equal to log of A, which is X, and B is a quarter. So we can write it this way, or we can also say, according to the law of logs or log properties, it can also be written like this. This is like log of, let's have the writing Y. Y will be equal to log of X. 1/4 is like 4 to the -1, right? So log property says we can write it like negative log of X base 4. Okay, let me write the property here. It says log of A to the N, B to the M. This is the same to say N over M log A base B. So the exponents can be, the exponent of the base will be at the denominator. So like it's gonna be like, let me write here. So maybe it's something like over -1, and then here the power is 1, right? Was 1 for X. So it's like 1 over -1, which is the same as log negative log of X base 4. So we can write Y equal to log of X base a quarter, or we can also write Y equal to negative log of X base 4. So the two are the correct answer. You can write this way, or the other way is still correct. Okay, so now let's move on. We're going to take the following question. The following question 5.3. What's the question here? Can do 5.3 that says Andrew has no idea how to draw the graph of f of -1. Explain to Andrew how he may use the graph of f to draw the graph of f -1. All right. Now to draw the graph here, the graph of this function, because this one is this is the function. This is the inverse function. Okay. This is f minus 1 of x, which is a log of x base a quarter, okay, or f of f minus 1 negative log of x base 4. To draw this graph, we're going to reflect f, the graph of f, about the line y equal x. That's how we can explain to Andrew, because f minus 1 is f minus 1 and f of x are symmetrical about the line y equal x. Let me give you an example. It's going to be something like this. Just an idea, okay? The line y minus the line y equal x is the line that passes through the origin. Okay, this line, okay, obviously it makes 45 degrees here and 45 degrees there. So in order to have 90 degrees, that's just an example. Okay, the graph then must be, the graph of f must be symmetrical to the graph symmetrical to about the line y equal x to the graph of f minus 1. Okay.